Hey, what's up, everybody? Welcome back, welcome back, welcome back. I am Jay Hollingshed, your personal high performance mindset coach and public speaker. I'm here with my 7 Pillars of Mental Performance series. We're doing this in 365 days, and today is episode 227 of 365. Thank you for tuning in. I truly appreciate all the support and all the love. Now, before we get started, I got to give my shouts out to everybody that tunes in right at 9 o'clock, because you know how we do it. As soon as the clock strikes 9 Eastern Time, p.m. Eastern Time, we're rolling with it. So all of my people that's right on time, 9 o'clock. Frankie Rankar, what's up, man? I appreciate you, buddy. My firefighter former co-worker when I was back in Memphis, Tennessee, fighting fires. Also, Frederick Shadding, what's up, Fred? Everybody that's watching, I appreciate if you're watching this on repeat. This goes out to you. Thank you. I truly appreciate you as well. If you want to watch this episode in its entirety, you can watch it on my YouTube channel, Jay Hollingshed on YouTube. Feel free to like, subscribe, share, tag, all the good things you do with YouTube. Feel free to do that and bless somebody else with this lovely video. Now, today is Wednesday, day 4 of the week, in which we will be discussing pillar number 4 of 7. And pillar number 4 is goal setting. Goal setting. We're talking about goal setting and goal reaching, okay? Now, today what we're going to talk about is just basically, how bad do you want it? Do you really want to reach the goal that you set? Or are you just infatuated with the idea of being that way? Are you infatuated with the thought of being the person you want to be? Are you infatuated with the idea, the thought, or just to sit there, you're infatuated with the daydream? If that's what you're infatuated with, hey, keep dreaming. Keep dreaming. Don't put any action behind it. If that's what makes you happy, then you do what you do. But this video goes out to everybody that's really trying hard. You're getting hit with the challenges. You know you want it bad enough to try and fight against anything that comes with you, that comes against you in your goal reaching process. So that's what we're going to briefly talk about today. How bad do you want it? How bad do you want to be that person that you've set your sights on? How bad do you want to reach your goal? Are you willing to out-challenge the challenges that are coming at you in your goal-reaching process? Now, goal-reaching, for me, I kind of identify goal-reaching as the process of outworking your potential. The process of outworking your potential, which means the process of outworking your last known limits. The process of going above and beyond. You have to go further than your last known limit in order to reach your goal, because your goal is naturally set beyond your known potential. Okay? So when you are working to outwork your known potential, you are working to be better, to be bigger, to be that stronger version of you. And to do this, it requires a behavior change. You have to change your behavior. You have to modify your behavior. Doing that, you know, that's all about changing your habits, changing your lifestyle. But that's the purpose of having goals, right? You want to become somebody become the person you've never been. You want to be who you've never been before. And to be who and what you've never been before, you gotta do what you've never done before. Okay? So, in goal setting, the goal is to challenge yourself. The internal goal is to challenge yourself to grow, challenge yourself to evolve. And to do that, that goes back to my first question. How bad do you want it? Because when you ask to be greater and you ask for that challenge, you are asking to be challenged beyond your known limits. It's going to push you. It's going to take you to places you've never been before. And you've got to outgrow that place in order to be beyond that place, to be where you want to be. So I got 2 examples. First example, I'm going to use a friend of mine named Eugene. Eugene was in a really bad accident. He was working on his motorcycle, and his motorcycle was messed up. It messed up on him, so he pulled over to the side to check on it to see what was going on. Next thing you know, drunk driver comes along, boom, slams into him and drags him, literally drags him and his bike a nice little stretch. Okay. Now, Eugene, he almost lost his leg. Okay. Took off his belt, made a tourniquet, boom, saved his own leg because of the medical knowledge that he had from his training and his job. Now, here's the thing. His rehab was, wow, it took a while because he almost lost his limb. So the rehab process was tough. It was painful. It was trying. It was challenging. But the goal was to get back to where he was before the accident. To make matters worse, his job was threatening to go ahead and pension him off and say, hey, you're no longer of use to us. You're no longer good to us. So what he did, he said, nah, I'm not accepting that. I will not accept that. I am better than that, and I will prove it to you and myself. I will get back and rehab this leg beyond what it should be. So let's do this. Mind you, he was hit by a car, drugged several hundred feet, then almost lost his limb, almost lost a leg, tied a tourniquet, saved the leg. Now he has to rehab. He went above and beyond the normal rehab methods and got on a bicycle and strengthened that leg by riding miles and miles and miles, day after day after day. Now, riding this bicycle, these miles, the amount of miles he did a day was not prescribed by a doctor. That was not part of the rehab regimen that was given to him on paper by physicians. This is something that he did. Now, I asked the question in the beginning, when you set your goal, how bad do you want to reach it? How bad do you want it? What are you willing to do to go above and beyond to get there and reach and be what you want to be? That's the question. So my guy did all that, got back on the job, did his thing, and got promoted beyond the position where he was. So how bad do you want it? What are you willing to do? That was example number one. Example number two, my guy Kobe Bryant. Kobe Bryant, retired LA Laker, superb basketball great. Now, there was a time during Kobe's basketball season that he injured his Achilles. He tore his Achilles. Now, Kobe, knowing Kobe and his mentality, he wasn't going to take that laying down. So, of course, the doctors prescribed and said, hey, you need to do X, Y, and Z and take this, do this every day, whatever, blah, blah, blah. But you cannot be on the court. You cannot be on a basketball court. You cannot do what you love to do. So Kobe did the rehab, but Kobe felt stronger. He felt stronger. He felt better. So he challenged his own mindset and said, I want this bad enough. I want this so bad that I'm willing to go above and beyond. So what did Kobe do to go above and beyond? Kobe took tap dance lessons. Yes. To help rehab his torn Achilles, he took tap dancing lessons. And not only did that strengthen him even more, it made his ankle better, his footwork better. Kobe came back to the game with greater footwork than he had before he tore his Achilles. Why? Because of the lessons and the strength and the stamina and the talent and skill that he developed from tap dancing. So that was what he did to go above and beyond. My question again, when you set your personal goals, how bad do you want it? Will you let the challenges push you away and out-challenge you, or will you out-challenge the obstacles that come with you in the process of your goal setting? So, of your goal reaching process, that's what I meant. Now, to do this, first of all, you got to maintain your ability to dream. You got to see yourself being beyond the predicament that you're in. You also have to have confidence in your ability to succeed. Not only that, you must stay relentless. So that's all I have for today in episode 227 of 365. Today's topic has been goal setting. This is Wednesday, day 4. Pillar number 4 of 7 is goal setting. So as we close out this day, in your goal setting process, if today you made more excuses than you've made efforts, you need to plan tomorrow with a goal of making more efforts than excuses. All right? So be well, stay blessed, and as always, through love, be a blessing. God bless.